Innovative di Hatiku represents a slogan that focuses on prioritizing community and future students, especially from the B40 groups. The spirit that arises from this slogan is to continue the effort to always give and help the community and prospective students in need. This slogan should remain a principle in every innovative citizen, so that this slogan is spoken in every community throughout the state in Malaysia, and make innovative as the main option to pursue higher education.
Inovatif di hatiku. Inovatif di hatiku.
Inovatif di hatiku.
Inovatif di hatiku.
Innovative di hatiku.
Assalamualaikum and good afternoon everybody. Bertemu saya lagi, Anas Bukhori, Vice President Innovative International College, and our topic for this afternoon is value innovation. Alright, okay. Last week we talked about blue ocean strategy. We talked about red ocean and we talked about blue ocean, right? And what are the differences between the red ocean and what are the differences? What are the characteristics of blue ocean? Okay, we know that, okay, for the fact that red ocean is a market whereby there is full of competitors. This is the market that we doesn't want to be in if we are a businessman. Okay, and we know for the fact that blue ocean is the we doesn't have competitor in blue ocean, or we have less competitor in blue ocean. This is where the market, this is where the business we want. If we are a business, this is where the market that we want to be in. Okay. So today we wanted to talk about value innovation. What is value innovation? So if last week we talked about red ocean and blue ocean, value innovation is actually how to get there, how to cross from red ocean to blue ocean. So today for the next 10 to 15 minutes, I would like to share with you a little bit information about blue ocean. Okay, so about value innovation. Okay, so in blue ocean strategy, there are lots of steps that the business needs to take in order to cross from red ocean to blue ocean. So one of the first step, how to cross from red ocean to blue ocean is basically to look at value innovation. So if you can see the slide that I'm sharing with you now, okay, there is two triangle there, yeah, meeting together Okay, so now, what these two triangle means? Number one, we look at the above one, cost. So if we want to create a new product for a new market, for blue ocean market, so we need to create a product where the cost is lesser. Okay. Then at the same time, the value of the product is also must be higher. Okay. So the meeting point between the lower cost and the higher value is what we call value innovation. So sound difficult, right? Sound very complex, right? Okay. Let me break it down for you. By giving you one example. Okay. So let's say we go back to 15 years ago. Yeah? 15 years ago, there is no Grab. There is no Uber. Okay? So how we want to call taxi? So we go to the taxi stand, we waited for the taxi, and then we saw one taxi passing by, and then we raise our hand, and that's how we get taxi 15 years ago, right? So there's a lot of issue in regards to safety, in regards to the overcharging and so on, you know. So we feel uncomfortable if we travel to other countries that we are not familiar with the transportation system, right? So we feel very uncomfortable. Okay, so how a new company created value innovation and moving cross from the red ocean to blue ocean. So we look at Uber, we look at Grab. Okay, how they did. Okay, you look at Grab. So by using technology, okay, Grab managed to reduce the cost for a taxi company to operate because of efficiency, you know. So the taxi driver doesn't have to drive around looking for customer, okay. At the same time, the customer itself feels that the value provided by Grab application or Uber application is more valuable. The reason is that they feel safer because they have the details of the driver in the phone in case of emergency. You know, they have an emergency button. You know, if anything happened to me during the ride, I can press the emergency button and then I know exactly what is the charges before I click, before I call the Grab or Uber driver, okay? At the same time, I can call them at any point of time. There is a certainty there. So you look at the services provided by Grab and also Uber. From the consumer perspective, from ourselves as a user perspective, the value is much higher compared to when we before the existence of Grab, whereby we call the taxi directly. Okay, so in this situation, in this case, based on this case study, if you look at Uber and Grab, so basically what Uber and Grab created here is value innovation by reducing the cost and increase the buyer value. That's where Uber and Grab is in the middle of these two triangle. This is what we call value innovation. So there are a lots of other example that we can choose. For example, okay, now I'm actually in higher education industry. Okay, so when we look at education, it is very expensive, you know, because we have to pay the professor, we have to pay, you know, all the scholar to come and teach the student, and the number of student is very limited in a classroom, normally the size of the classroom is just between 20 to 60 students, cannot be more than that because of physical limitation. and hence the cost of delivering education become very, very, very high. Okay, now let's look at value innovation. How can an institution like Innovative International College can apply value innovation to provide a better product, a better product in a blue ocean whereby there is no competitor at all. Okay, so let's say we do our class digitally. So we record, the session, the classroom session that our lecturer have, okay, and we post it in, let's say, YouTube or any other learning platform like Moodle, Open Learning, and so on. So what happened is, one video that I record or that we record the lecture, okay, can be used to teach one student, 100 students, or even 1,000,000 students without increasing an additional cost. So that means by digitalizing our education delivery or classroom delivery from physical to digital, we will be able to reduce our cost. Okay? So what happens when we reduce our cost? When we sell the program at the lower price, for example, like a diploma at 17,000 compared to our nearest competitor who sells diploma at 25,000. So if you are our customer, if you are the student, our customer, studying in this program, but you just pay for 17,000 compared to if you go to other institution when you pay 25,000, then you feel that the value that this program provided to you is much higher because you get the same program, the same diploma program, but at the lower cost. So then at that time, Innovative International College already entered a blue ocean whereby there is no competitor at all. Okay, another interesting topic is that Innovative International College is applying for an ODL program. So what is ODL? ODL is Open Distance Learning. So what ODL give is that they allow Innovative International College to sell our program, to deliver our program 100% online. And you know what? We are going to digitalize all our lecture, all our resources, digitalize it so that we can place all these resources into an online platform, and we want to give it free to the public. Free to the public. Can you imagine? Higher educational program, but free to everybody, free to Malaysian, free to the international student. So that is what we call value innovation. When Innovative International College sell the program for free, so we are actually in the blue ocean whereby there is no other competitor has the ability to sell or to deliver a higher educational program completely free. So you may ask me why Innovative International College wants to deliver a program for free. So what is the benefit for Innovative International College, right? So for us, it's very easy. Okay, there are certain program, for example, management-related program. Some of the content is already readily available in the internet, So there's no point charging for those content anymore, right? So what we are going to do now, so we are digitalizing our existing content. So after we get the license from or the approval from Malaysian Qualification Agency to deliver diploma in business administration online, So we will put all the content into a learning management system, LMS, and we will open this LMS to everybody, Malaysian and non-Malaysian, to study for free. Because we not only want to make money, basically we also want to make sure that everybody, all the community have access to education. Of course, this is not for all the program, but only for selected program. But by doing this, it will make Innovative International College is in different league, is in different market. We are now entering a blue ocean whereby there is no other competitor, no other institution offering a free higher education. So, benefit to Innovative International College. It's lots of benefit there. Number one, obviously, the branding, So, rather than we pay millions of money for advertisement, we pay millions of money for the billboard by the roadside, FB ads, So, what's the point? Because at the end of the day, we just make the advertising company richer. We just make Facebook richer. But if we channel this marketing and branding budget to make sure that we can have the ability to run a free higher educational program for free to everybody, by digitalizing our physical program, more people can benefit it, and at the same time, we still can get the visibility and the branding that we wanted. See how we change the perspective, how we use the value innovation in Innovative International College to make our brand better. Okay, so that is Innovative International College. So what about your company? So the reason why I'm telling my top management, they've been asking me many times, so what are the topic that you wanted to share with the public, with your weekly life? So one thing comes to my mind, I want to share about Blue Ocean Strategy. Although this is the same topic that I have shared last year, but I think I need to emphasize again on this topic because we are in the third MCO. A lot of SME in Malaysia at the risk of closing down. So the only thing, other than the assistance from the government, it's good if you can get assistance from the government. But if you didn't get those assistance, right? So the only thing for you to survive is to relook at your product and how you can redesign your existing product so that you can enter a blue ocean. So this is today's topic, how you look at your existing product, you implement the value innovation process, how you reduce the production of your product, at the same time increase customer value. Use Grab as an example, and from there you will have a better product, and that product may not have a competitor, and maybe that product is in blue ocean. So that is the only way for you to survive this pandemic. Okay, so yeah, I think I already exceeded my 15 minutes limitation. So that's all from me this week. So feel free to basically email me, anas@innovative.edu.my, if you have any feedback for this channel. I would like to share more with you in regards to this Blue Ocean Strategy topic next week. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Saya Cik Am, Senior Counselor, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, saya Aiza, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Yahurin Muhammad Yasin, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, nama saya Kana, inovatif di hatiku. Saya Aini, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Arisha, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, saya Ain, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Wan Nur Fazira, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Nur Fahana binti Zul, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Asma Amanina, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, saya Hamka, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Muhammad Helmi bin Abdul Rahman, inovatif di hatiku.
Nama saya Nurul Al-Akila, penolong pendaftar Kolej Inovatif Antarabangsa, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, nama saya Ahmad Faiz bin Abdul Razak, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Abdul Rahman bin Kasbi, pendaftar Kolej Antarabangsa Inovatif. Inovatif di hatiku.
Inovatif di hatiku.